Yo, what's up guys? So today, in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to properly time remap your clips for minimal warps and for most impact. So first thing here, I got a clip that you would normally use in Flow. Could have a lot of impact potential. So first things first, obviously, we're going to do the dead frames. So we have one right here, one right here, one right here. So also another thing with Twixtering. So basically, what I see a lot of people do is the camera will move, but main subject will not move, and people still kind of put their dead frame there, like they mark it, right? So basically, even though the camera moved, the main subject of the clip did not move, right? So as we can see here, the camera moved, the little like this guy moved, but our main character, the main focus, this girl, she did not move. So therefore, I put it as a dead frame, right? So if you make this mistake a bunch of times, right, your Twixter will be stiff and stuff like that. So that's a common mistake I see. So yeah, just make sure you have a main subject in your clip and you're only marking when it kind of moves. So first guys, I'm going to go through how normally people Twixter and why this is bad, right? So I have my clips here. I'm actually going to duplicate this and then turn it off just so I can go back and kind of show you the correct example after this. So most of the time people, they will do this. They'll get their clip, obviously pre-compose it. Then they put their Twixter. So this is my Twixter, guys. Since my main composition here, it's in 15 FPS. I have to make this 15 FPS. You can copy these settings down if you want. This is just the ones I use. I don't think it really matters, but if you want to, you can copy it down. So anyway, now we pre-compose this. And then what people will do is they'll put it all the way over here. And they'll do this. Then your normal Twixter. So as you guys can see here, right? There's a lot of warps. So even if I time remap it, right? All the time remapping, there are so many warps. Maybe not in the middle, but here at the end, you can see there are many warps. Now the reason for this is because we Twixtered frames that are too far apart from each other. So now I'm going to show you guys the correct way to do this for the most impact and for the least amount of warps. So as you can see while we're going through this clip, there's large movements, right? Very large movements. And then there's only a little bit of movement in this kind of area. So this is the only area we're going to Twix, okay? So I'm going to go through here. I have my dead frames. I'm actually going to organize these real quick. So I have a dead frame free clip, okay? So this frame and this frame, they have a very big movement, right? So I'm going to cut it here. Actually, nah, I think I'm going to have this to be the start frame. Maybe this is probably better. So I have this as start frame. I'm going to cut it until she raises her kind of thing up. Then since these are small movements, easier to Twixter, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to cut it again as she moves. Then put these at the end. At the beginning, I'm actually going to do more than this, I think. I'm going to put it all the way over here. Gonna do this. Put this here. Okay, and now we have this with dead frames, right? And actually, since the guy is kind of a decently big part of it, if he doesn't move, I'm also gonna take those out. Okay, so I have all these. Okay, now I'm just gonna do my normal Twixter, right, and time remap. Cut off the dead frames at the end. So right here. Drag it over here, do this. Okay. Now you'll notice, even before time remapping, it has a little bit of warps, but it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. And if you really matters to you that there's warps, just use flow frames. Xenos has a good flow frame tutorial. You can find them like pretty much everywhere. So just go do that if it really matters to you. So now I'm going to do my normal timer map. So I'm just going to do this. Now I'm going to play back. So I'd actually make this even shorter. Like this. Do my timer map again. So now, as you guys can see, we have minimal warps and there's a lot more impact. So if there was like another impact clip over here, it would quickly switch to it and it would flow a lot better. As well as if there was an impact or there was a flow clip before right here, it would flow a lot better. So now we have minimal warps, a lot of impact. And you guys can do a bunch of different graphs. I personally like this one the most. And you can also use this one like this so it stops moving at the end. You can do this like if you're gonna, for example, if this was the actual impact clip, like after kind of a build up, you could do this. Or if you're gonna do an opacity transition after that, right? So you can either do this graph, right? Or what I personally do is I usually do this. And what happens with this is it goes fast here, then slow, and then starts to build up again, then impacts. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya.